So, starting here again. I wanted. So I had a schedule set up so that every episode would be 3 days. Last episode, we did 4, and one of them was day 10, which was supposed to be the one for this episode. So we're just doing 2 because I don't want to break my schedule. Now I know for a fact that we need a greater sight, ice, and speed potion. Ice tonic, sight enhancer, and speed potion. Let's travel to Quinn first, so I can expand the shop if I need to, which I do. I may have just found the solution, or may have. We'll see how this goes. Come on. D, C and D, that's 1 for 1. I'd need to find something that has the D vitamin on its own. Well, let's rank up Mint.
I swear I stepped in every puddle on the way over here, and half the chewing gum.
Ugh, that sounds disgusting.
That's something they don't tell you about city living. People just drop their gum wherever they want.
True.
Oh, but don't listen to me, Sylvia. I'm just in a mood today.
Annoying, but true.
No harm done. You want to talk about it?
Sure.
I'd rather do something. That's why I asked to come over.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Is the fire under your cauldron good and hot?
Should we really be letting an adventurer make potions?
Sure. You want to brew some potions?
I was thinking more along the lines of comfort food. Let's bake!
Hold on. Can you bake in a pot? While Sylvia gets the fire going, Mint dusts the countertop with
There
flour.
are people in this town who have no cookies, Sylvia. And that is an injustice I cannot allow to continue!
Mint plops a mass of cookie dough onto the counter and begins flattening it with her hammer. Sylvia almost asks whether that's sanitary, but she decides she really doesn't want to know the answer. Once the cookies are baking, Mint exhales in
You
relief.
seem to be working out some aggression on that dough.
A little bit, yeah. The thing is, and I hate to admit this after working so hard to get here, but I'm struggling to find my place in the guild.
I'm laughing because I feel like that sometimes. Like, even working where I've worked for, like, God, since 2019, there are days where I just don't feel like I belong there and that I've overstayed my welcome. Not to mention, I have trust issues, which is great. Yeah, no, it's fine. Treat kids like, garbage. It's fine, totally fine. Won't end up scarring them mentally. Or, well, not mentally, really. More emotionally. 'Cause Lord knows I can't trust anybody anymore.
I worry about fitting in too. We're both starting over in Rafta, and starting over is hard.
And it was stupid stuff, but it's like, I can't trust whether people are telling me the truth anymore, because it's the thing of, like, there are so many rules that when it comes to like society, not even society, just being social, and it feels like there are new ones being made every day, but you're not privy to them because nobody wants to talk about it. And it's like, if you're not going to tell me the rules of the game, how am I expected to be able to play it? And then there's things that's like, oh, we didn't mean that thing that we said. Like, how do I know? Like, say what you will about me. Like, yes, I can be sarcastic. Yes, I can be for lack of a better term, a douche nozzle. But the only time I lie is when I'm telling stories to explain how I feel about certain things, or if I want to learn about something. I don't lie to make someone feel better or to make them feel terrible, because all that does is make it even worse.
I knew you'd understand. And it helps a lot, knowing we're in this together. I'm not used to second-guessing myself, but I'm also not used to being surrounded by actual honest-to-goodness heroes.
Never meet your heroes, kids.
Some of whom are legends doing the best work of their careers. And we're all competing for the same quests, the same loot. Talk about intimidating. I've wanted to join the guild since I was a little kid, but nothing in my childhood prepared me for this.
Tell me more.
I want to hear what sorts of adventures you had as a kid.
That's the thing, though. My hometown was way too quiet for adventures of any kind.
I mean, yeah, there are places like out in the country where it can be a bit too quiet, but if you're a kid and you have enough imagination, Even in a world with magic and monsters, you give a kid a stick and they'll think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Imagination is a terrible but wonderful thing. You can find adventures anywhere, though I'm assuming she means something she can actually get recognized for.
We didn't even have a local chapter of the guild. The nearest heroes were leagues away. I read everything about them I could get my hands on, from dusty library tomes to trashy gossip magazines. I hounded every bard in town to sing the ballads until I'd memorized their exploits. The more I knew,
Oh my lord.
the easier it was to daydream that I was one of them.
So you were the kind of kid who had her head in the clouds.
Literally, I was always looking out for dragons. But the whole area was monster-free. No matter how hard I looked, I never found gremlins in the cookie jar or slimes in the shrubs. I couldn't even find any side quests. The closest I got was the time Old Man Harwell's walking stick broke. I had to track down some tape, and that's what passed for excitement back home. So, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit out of my depth here. But I've come up with a plan. I think it's a good one.
Oh, if it'll work.
Ooh, cute and clever? You're the whole package.
Nah, I'm just a tank. And tanks face problems head on.
So, let's hear this plan.
Like all the best plans, it's simple. Every hero has their tools of the trade. And every famous hero I read about as a kid had a famous weapon. Wielding a one-of-a-kind legendary weapon is a surefire way of proving I deserve to be here.
So she's technically right, but not every hero had a weapon per se, let alone a legendary one. Theseus, for example, didn't have any like enchanted blades or shields or armor, but he did have his wits. His wits and his charm. Get you a hammer.
You a hammer! Something epic!
That is certainly my weapon of choice. But I may have to take whatever I can find. There aren't enough legendary weapons to go around. Every one that's accounted for has been claimed. But plenty of weapons have gone missing over the years. Some of them right here on this island. They're out there, waiting to be rediscovered. I've just got to track one down. A great labor to win my place among the legends!
Speaking of great labor, I should be getting back to work soon. But I have to say, I like this plan.
Me too! I'm confident I've got the skills to search for legendary loot and battle beasties at the same time. Fight off enough slimes and you learn to let muscle memory guide you. Same for haggling with customers, probably.
Raise interest by 4.
I'm definitely picking up some good moves.
You and me both. Let's show everybody what we've got. Starting with these cookies. They smell ready to me.
So let's send her on an adventure. Shadow tonic. Not like I have a lot of those hanging around. Three, 4, 5, 6. No. Much nuggets. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 14, 18. So 7 plus 7 is 14. 9 plus 9 is 18. So that's 32. If my math's right. 32 plus 12. That's 44. 59. Fudge. I don't think I have the... Yeah, I don't have the potions for that, which sucks. Let's try the bone waste. 3, 4, 5, 6. Try a greater mana potion. Five, 10, 12, 14. And 3. Let's test it out, see if we don't eat the extra one. But if we do, yeah, we'll need it. Embark. I think that's as much as I can nudge it. Let's open shop. I used to buy from your uncle. I see talent runs in the family. I've got a good feeling about this one. Pump up. 15. And gain 3 shield. End turn. And of course he puts up a shield before. I can't be picky. Might work for me, but I'm not entirely sold yet. Enter. If only I had time to be more discerning. And close it out. Have a nice day. Who's next? What is that smell? On second thought, don't tell me. This one actually looks edible. And let's end the turn. Quite a markup. Doing my best here. Raise interest by 5. Raise interest by 5. I can't really do anything. Close deal.
That's all of them.
Let's look at the recipe for Shadow Tonic. Hold on. Drowsiness cure. Oh, wait, no. I have to keep them in the right proportion. it won't be enough for a great sight enhancer, but it does give us an idea of what a good recipe could be. Hold on. Let me check the recipe again. So here's 3 red, 4 green. So for every 3 red and yellow, there's have to be 4 green. So if we do 12, $16. If my math's right. But that's not enough. Let's try this. Let's end the day early.
Did I forget to lock up again?
Well, if it isn't the champion of rafter.
Roxanne? What are you doing here? Take the owl, not me.
I have to say, winning that competition doesn't seem to have turned things around much. If this is the state of things after a victory, one has to wonder what rock bottom would look like.
Are you serious right now with the insults? How many times do I have to beat you before you finally lose the ego?
You think keeping my chin up in the face of adversity is a flaw? Darling, it's my greatest strength.
There's keeping your chin up, and then there's being a self-centered, egotistical, just lying. You know what? I don't have a better term for it. Harlot.
Well, second greatest. And so you know, I've lost more than you realize. Letting my mask drop felt exhilarating in the moment, but I'm paying the price for it now. Therefore, after great deliberation, I've decided to take you up on your offer.
Oh boy. Kill me now.
My offer?
Of help, yes.
Oh, right. You want like a discount or...
No. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. I know it's gonna be stupid.
What I need, for the time being, is a place to stay. And I noticed your base.
I have a basement?
Oh, didn't you know? There's a trapdoor beneath the rug over there. You must have noticed the creaky, uneven floorboards.
I chalked it up to shoddy workmanship. That didn't feel like much of a stretch. Psst. Owl, you didn't think to mention that we have a basement?
Your uncle was expanding, but the workers quit when they struck lava.
Ah, yes, the uncle who's a deadbeat. And dead. There's a joke in there somewhere.
So it isn't finished. Also, as mentioned, there's lava. And anyway, I've had other things on my mind.
I can't believe it. A whole... And to think, I've been sleeping on an old chair.
I doubt the space would serve you as a bedroom. It's gloomy down there and quite hot. Not very comfortable for humans, but it suits me perfectly.
Knock yourself
Knock yourself
out.
out. I obviously wasn't using it.
That's marvelous news, particularly since I've already moved in.
Of course you did. 'Cause why ask?
You're quite a heavy sleeper, you know. But I'll make it worthwhile for you. I know you've been trolling town for haggling tips. Have you tried a bit of sleight of hand? It's all about drawing the eye to what you want them to see.
That's actually a really good one.
I'll admit, that's not a bad technique.
I'll be putting it to use soon. I've no time to lick my wounds, and no desire to dwell on my defeat. My potions racket may have gone belly up, but I've got a new venture. One that will make use of my honest talents.
You're talking about your ability to mask taste.
Which talents? Your magnetic personality?
And here I thought you were somehow immune to my charms.
I did not mean to flirt with her. I do not like this character. She is not nice.
I meant enchanting, actually. It's the process of using magic to confound and delight the senses. With my abilities, even a drab, everyday potion can be elevated into something extraordinary. I can make it taste sweeter, sound better. You can see how that might come in handy.
Yeah, that could be the end.
Come down and see me sometime, and I'll show you what I've got.
I feel unclean. Prepare on. You cannot handle my strongest potions. She is, but I want to check a couple things. First of all, check that brew. It's not bad. It's not great either, but it's not bad. Looks like I'm making the rounds. Let's see, Mint the Budding Hero. Ooh. I got some good stuff. No. Let me head to Baptiste. So, 5 giant stone mushrooms. Let's head back to Quinn. Expand. I need ingredients for really good heat-based tonic. if I'm adding it up in my head right, this should work out. And let's head back up. Head on back home. At least I know this recipe works. I want to check something else just first. Okay. Seems like they didn't finish the job though. Probably stopped when they saw Lala or stopped getting payments from Uncle. I'm sure I can get Saffron to help fix it up. Okay, let's see what you can do. Oh, okay. Minor, common, greater. Let's head back to Roxanne's enchantments so I can get the muscle money. I know. I really don't like you. I love supporting a family business. I'm going into battle. I want your strongest potion. Give me your strongest potion soda. Okay, let's try sympathy. Draw 3 cards. Oh. Pump up. Yeah, I needed to do that because otherwise that could have screwed me over.
That's all of them for now.
Alright, check on the brew. Let's bottle it up. Hurdy. And a leech snail's snail. So it brings it up a bit more. And I think I'll end the day.
Now, where did I put that dustpan?
Hey, sorry to barge in like this.
Sure.
Can I hang out in here for a minute? I'm trying to give somebody the slip.
Again? Sure. Do I need to break somebody's kneecaps?
Yeah, of course. I'll put up my close sign and lock the door behind you.
That's good of you.
Are you in some kind of trouble? Should I call?
It's nothing serious. Just some guy with a camera. And no respect for a person's privacy. But hey, this is a cool shop. I dig the whole vibe.
Thanks. I'm Sylvia, and this is my place.
Right on, Sylvia. I've always been so impressed by potion makers. That's a skill I just don't have.
I'm guessing you're some kind of performer? You've got the look.
Guessed it in one. Yeah, I'm a bard. I've been playing at the Heroes Guild. It's the most fun I've had in ages. Demanding work, though. Heroes get rowdy between quests. Between that and staying one step ahead of nosy journalists, I'm practically asleep on my feet.
Well, you're welcome to rest here as long as you need.
I appreciate that. Seriously. But it looks like the coast is clear out there. And I've got to get back to the guild hall before Baptiste takes to the stage with his amateur ventriloquism routine. Thanks for letting me hide out. That was cool of you, Sylvia. I hope I'll see you around.
She was nice. And clearly juggling too much. I can relate. I bet a mana potion would be just the pick-me-up she needs.
Okay. I can easily do that. I think I still have 2. I'm hoping it's 2.
I should really learn that automated broom and mop spell.
Sylvia, hi! I'm Luna. It is a real pleasure to meet you.
Hello, strange moth creature.
That's the warmest welcome I've had in a long time.
It's no less than you deserve. I mean, I saw you at the competition. The whole town did. Cool under pressure, knowledgeable and confident. I'm talking about you, FYI.
Oh dear.
But, are you ready to seize the opportunities that your victory is bringing your way?
Oh no. She's doing the anime thing. Oh no. If you've ever noticed an anime, if a person with glasses does that, they're about to be the most terrifying thing you will have ever met.
I'm sensing a sales pitch.
Ooh, intuitive too. You are the full package, Sylvia. I promise I won't keep you long. I'm here in my capacity as founder and sole proprietor of Rafta's newest, best, and boldest marketing agency. Now, I know what you're thinking. Do I even need marketing, Luna? I'm killing it without resorting to your absurd tricks, Luna. Shut up about marketing and take a day off before you crash and burn, Luna!
You need a hug.
Well, I'm biased, I know. But I still think marketing is the right choice for your business.
I mean, that's true. Like, literally any business you get into, without some form of marketing, you're, SOL. As my parents say.
Rafta's economy is in constant flux. It's total chaos. At least, but getting the right message out there at the right time, TLDR, it gives you an advantage. And I would like to humbly suggest that you enjoy having one of those.
It would be a
It would
nice
be
change
a
of
nice change
pace.
of pace. Being the underdog gets old.
I knew you'd see the sense in it.
Well, you certainly make a compelling pitch.
Aw, thanks. Anyone who's selling anything should refine their elevator pitch, you know? Start strong and the sky's the limit.
Drawn in opening hand can only be played at the start of transaction.
I can see the
That's
wisdom in that.
broken.
I know, right? So listen, come by my office soon. We'll take chaos in our hands, and we'll squeeze it and smother it and crush it, Sylvia. We'll crush it. It'll be fun, I promise.
You need therapy. Custom orders. Turn in. Yep, I have one extra. Ship. I did not think that would happen.
So many feathers. I wonder if owls ever go bald.
Sylvia, you are one talented witch.
I mean, I am, but people could stand to say that more often.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
I'm traveling in style these days. Makes it easier to avoid nosy journalists without having to duck into random shops. Although I'm awfully glad I ducked into yours. The potion you sent me was out of this world.
I'm glad you liked it.
Did I ever? My vocal cords are still thrumming with energy. I even mesmerized a heckler in the middle of my set. I feel like I could take on a monster.
Maybe you should put that to the test. I hear the guild is recruiting.
And do you think I have what it takes to go out there and be a hero? I'm not sure. Making music is my calling. It's who I am. But I'll admit, the idea has me intrigued. I'm Sid, by the way. I should have introduced myself before.
Nice to meet you officially, Sid. I suddenly can't shake the feeling that I know you from somewhere.
You know what? I would be in the same shoes because I'm not very aware of celebrities. I'm an idiot.
Well, you might, actually. My stage name is Sidriel.
Wait, no.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's gonna be creepy. Nope, you're going over this. Nope.
One and the same.
But keep it under wraps, if you don't mind. Trying to keep a lower profile these days.
You're doing a good job. I don't think I ever would have seen through your disguise.
Funny to think of this look as a disguise. This is the real me. From my point of view, Sidriel feels more like the disguise. My usual look is calculated for mass appeal. Bottle blonde hair, lip gloss, and a very reasonable number of piercings. Turns out, left to my own devices, I've got a freak flag that needs to be flown.
Hey, don't we all? Honestly. You do you, boo.
The fact that people don't recognize me is a nice bonus.
And the guy you were avoiding the other day...
A paparazzo chasing a rumor. Thanks to you, he didn't get a good look at me. So for now, I'm flying under the radar. I get the enjoyment of playing music for the Heroes Guild, without the pressure that comes from being known, I guess.
Well, your secret is safe with me.
I had a feeling, Sylvia. You just got one of those faces. And your gift was so thoughtful. I didn't like the idea of lying to you after that. You should come by the guild hall sometime. We could hang out. Until then, stay cool.
Damn. Anyways, I do believe I have following enough. I'm gonna check on the brew just in case. And it only requires one more turn. I think for now I will save. Still didn't end up not going under an hour.